Hi everybody, I hope you guys are doing well today. Grant and I are just going to dive in today and talk about ClickFunnels. We're just going to kind of go through the module 1 of our course and give you just general information, general knowledge about ClickFunnels and landing pages and why they are so important for your business and your marketing strategy to increase your sales and get reviews and build your mailing list, and kind of we'll talk about all of those things and why they are so important in growing your business. But first we're just going to make sure you guys can hear us okay, and that you guys please like our page. Again, share. This is going to be some awesome information today, and hope you guys enjoy, and please ask us questions. If you have any comments or questions or anything about ClickFunnels, please let us know.
I'm just sharing it here in a couple of the groups.
Yeah, Grant's doing the backstage stuff, sharing and doing all that stuff right now. But if you haven't signed up for the course and you are interested in ClickFunnels and learning about ClickFunnels, you can go to the link above and sign up for the course. It's a free course if you sign up for ClickFunnels, so if you haven't already, you can sign up for ClickFunnels and you get the course for free. So it's a pretty cool deal. We're really excited about it. We worked hard on this course, and we're just going to go right ahead in a couple minutes. So just let us know you can hear us okay, and give us some likes. That would be helpful.
Okay, I think we're good to go.
Cool. Okay. So I'm just going to... Oh, sorry.
Well, if you guys have any questions while we're doing this, feel free to post them.
Yes.
And let us know if you can hear us just by sending us some likes or some love.
Love. Just let us know you can hear us okay.
I'm just going to do a sound check quickly, and
Okay,
then we can...
idea.
Basically, we're going to structure this like a question and answer. If you guys have any questions while we're doing this, feel free to ask them, but Annie's just going to be answering the questions. This is actually going to be the first module in the course. We figured we'd do it live, so...
Yeah. But I've just kind of put together a series of questions that we've had a lot of those questions presented to us, and we're just going to answer them in just that way, kind of an interview format, if you will.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, so one of the very first questions that we get is, why do I need landing pages and ClickFunnels? And to answer that question, you have to first understand what they are, and then you can understand why they're so important. So, Grant, can you explain what a funnel is in the first place for those people?
So funnel is, it's like a mini website that you would send traffic to from somewhere like a Facebook ad or a Google ad, and you're just basically sending someone on a journey. So it's somewhere in between. It's a section of websites, I guess, or a website in between your ad and where you eventually want someone to end up.
Right. And that's essentially the funnel as a whole.
Yeah.
And so
think of it like a regular funnel. You start big and then you narrow your audience down into a smaller area.
And so like the landing page itself is a funnel.
Yes.
And it's kind of where you begin that journey. So then, if that's a funnel, basically, what is a ClickFunnel, or what is ClickFunnels? Okay,
so ClickFunnels is a way to create this mini website. We actually use it to create larger websites, but in general, ClickFunnels is used to create landing pages. So you've probably all seen those pages where you're asked for your email address, and then on the next page you get to a thank you page. That's what ClickFunnels does, and it does it very easily, and it does it, in my opinion, better than any other software out there. You can put timers on there, you can create surveys, you can fill out forms, you can do that kind of thing. It's a very easy to use tool, so you honestly don't need design experience to be able to use ClickFunnels.
It's very user friendly for someone who just has no experience doing it. You just literally fill in the boxes. It's a really awesome tool. So the next question is, what's the purpose then? So we understand the structure, then what's the purpose of a ClickFunnel? Okay, so basically you would use a ClickFunnel. There are two ways of sending traffic to your Amazon listing. You can, or Spotify or Shopify or any other store listing. You can create a Facebook ad and then send your traffic directly to that listing. Now the downside of that is you have no control over the person's expectations. They just went from being a cold customer to
going straight to the Amazon listing. So you weren't able to capture any information. You don't know who they were. You don't know any of that information. When you do it using a ClickFunnels, you're kind of like tagging the person as they go through that funnel. So the first thing that happens if you send traffic through a funnel, so let's say you get 50 people that are clicking on your Facebook ad. They would all 50 people would then go to your landing page or your ClickFunnels, and you would be able to tag them. And basically by tagging them, that means that you would be able to retarget them later. So you can run a Facebook ad saying, hey Facebook, please just display this ad to only the people that visited my webpage in the past. And it can store this data for, let's say for the last 60 days, you can target people who have been to your page. So that's one benefit. You can also collect emails. So imagine a scenario where, and I told Annie this example earlier, where you're selling cupcakes. And you've been selling cupcakes for a year, sending traffic to Amazon. So just straight to Amazon without using a funnel. Now, when you come out with a new cupcake, what do? You have to start advertising, you have to start pushing that that cupcake, and you basically have to pay for it all over again. But if you'd been collecting email addresses, which is what you can do with a funnel, so you collected a year's worth of email addresses. Say you got 1,000 email addresses that you had collected because you had this funnel. When you come out with your new cupcake, you're able to just send out a mass email to all of these people who you know already like cupcakes, and you can say, hey, we came out with a new cupcake, and how many of those people do you think would buy it? I mean, there's your instant BSR boost, because these people know and presumably like your product, because it's a cupcake.
You already know they like them, and you don't have to do those massive giveaways. So you don't have to give your product away for at least,
You basically did it for free. So you were able to send out a targeted email to people that you absolutely know like cupcakes because you've targeted them in the past. And you can keep doing it. So every time you come out with you come out with a new cupcake every 3 months or every month, you can use that same list to tell people, hey, we've got this. And then say you decide to launch your own website somewhere down the line. Then you can start directing traffic to your website. So it really is awesome, and it's something that everyone should be doing, and we should have done it sooner. Like we should have been collecting email addresses sooner. So.
Well, I know you kind of already touched on some of these questions. I just want to make sure we clarify them. We talked about using it to retarget. You gathering. So there's one type of landing page is to gather emails. You use that information to retarget. What are some other types of landing pages that are really effective?
Well, we use a couple of different ones. We use a giveaway page. Now, this isn't a giveaway in the sense that you're giving out 300 of your product. What you would do is you would create a product that your clientele would want. So let's say this is a project that we're working on at the moment. Say you're targeting artists. Well, you give away a set of brushes that artists would put a perceived value in, and you only have to give one set of those away, and it's a drawing. So you would get people to give you their email address in exchange for a chance to win these brushes. Let's say the brushes were worth $150. You can get a much higher response from people and build your list faster that way. You're not going to get the sales, but that's not the purpose of using that particular type of funnel.
Right. The purpose is to gather emails.
Yeah.
So what are some other types of funnels or landing pages that would be?
Okay, so we use another type of page where we do a heavily discounted funnel. It's similar to using a service like Viral Launch, where your product is 90% off on this particular funnel. So you target it, and your click-through rate is great, your conversion rate is great, and you have a whole bunch of people buying your product because it's discounted. So that's the discount funnel. And then we do kind of a funnel where we have a comparison, where we display 3 different types of the same product, where the product that you actually want to sell, it could be 3 of your own products, or it can be 2 of your competitors. But you have to make it so that your product looks the most favorable. So in some of the examples that we were doing, your product, all 3 of them might be the same. You display that yours has 4.5 stars and the other 2 have 4 stars. You have to be honest about it. So you can't, if they're not actually 4 stars, you can't do it. But then you say that all 3 of these are the same price, $15.99, but wait, we have a coupon for this one that gets it to you for half off. So you can do that one for $7.50.
So that's a very powerful.
It is a powerful.
That's a very powerful funnel because it gets them in that what did you call it? That pricing mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So psychologically, it's
Right.
kind of a big deal.
And that's what I think is
Doing
so
that.
amazing about ClickFunnels and landing pages is the priming aspect of it. You're priming your audience before you drive them to your website, your product, your landing page. So your conversions are higher. You're getting more data from them because you're not outright selling. You're not pounding at them.
Mhm.
You're kind of drawing them into this
Yeah,
journey,
ClickFunnels
if you will.
is just a collection tool that, I mean, you shouldn't undervalue the power of data, the amount of data that you can collect from that. Like going back to retargeting, you see it all the time on Facebook, and you may not even realize that you're seeing it. When you go to Amazon, and then it's no coincidence that you come back to Facebook and suddenly the exact products that you were looking at are displayed on Facebook.
Right.
And you'll see that happens all the time, and you at first you probably chalk it up to being a coincidence until you know exactly how it works and that you're being retargeted.
Yeah.
So Amazon has Facebook pixels on their site that they use to retarget people.
Right.
And you can do the same thing. And you can also narrow down your audience. So say you're selling a high ticket item and you come up with an even higher ticket item. You can take your existing list and say, you know what? I only want people on my list who make $100,000 or more a year. And you can do that. So now you have a very targeted list who've bought from you in the past, but also make more than $100,000 a year.
Right.
So.
Well, and that kind of leads into my next question as far as like using pixels and the data is, why use a landing page and then why not send them directly to their website or to their listing? Why put them through a whole funnel, if you will?
Okay, so
I know
we
there's a lot of
went over
reasons.
this kind of in the beginning, but
Right.
It's the whole reason that you use ClickFunnels is if you send someone to Amazon, you're not getting any of the customer information in between. Yes, you'll have their order information, but Amazon keeps their email address. You have no way of contacting them directly. I mean, you could call them. I mean, we tried calling our customers to see if they were happy with our products, but from that you get maybe 1 in 10 people answering the phone.
Right.
With this, you're able to get information on every single person that goes through your funnel. So you know that the 50 people that you sent to Amazon from Facebook, because they went through your funnel, you now have those people basically in, we'll call it a virtual bucket. And in that virtual bucket, you can just keep them and then use them at a later date. So you can use them to retarget. You can use them to bring them to your Facebook page. You can get them to like your Facebook page. That's an easy sell to people who already bought your product. You could do it for just a couple of cents per click to get those people to like your page. Capturing their email addresses so that you can target them again in the future. That has extreme value. Like, what would you put the value on of 10,000 people that you knew would buy your product because they bought it in the past? Like, what value do you put on that? And that list grows every day that you have a ClickFunnels up. So.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Let me just look and see what questions we have. Eduardo, hello.
Eduardo doesn't sleep.
I know, he's up with us all the time. His first question is, which ClickFunnels account do you use? The $97 a month or the $297 a month?
We use the $297 a month.
Yes.
But when you're starting off, you can use the $97 a month. That is a it's good enough for what you need to do. The $297 has Actionetics and affiliate programs built in.
Right.
The affiliate part you won't need. The Actionetics is kind of nice, but it really isn't necessary. You can still capture emails through the $97 a month, and we run through that in the training.
Yes.
As well. Honestly, the $297 when you get going and you have a lot of products and you have a lot of data that you want to process and sort and segment people, and you're collecting, let's say, 50 or more email addresses a day, then it's absolutely worth it to be spending $300 a month.
Yeah.
But at $100 a month, I mean, it's worth it if you're collecting 10 email addresses or even 5. Like 10 email addresses over the course of a year, that's 3,650 email addresses at the end of a year.
Mm-hmm.
And the value of that, if you, even conservatively, if you got $2 from each one of those people, that means that at the end of that year, that list is worth $7,000 approximately. So, I mean, it's like, look up, if you guys have a little bit of interest in this subject, look up the value of an email list, like a well-targeted email list. And with yours, they'll be extremely well targeted. These are people who bought your product in the past, like your product, or hopefully like your product,
Yeah, like your product.
and are willing to buy it again.
Yeah.
So.
He has one more question. You're going to love this one, Grant. Would you use the Facebook Messenger bot to gather information instead of sending the customer through a ClickFunnel?
We use both.
Yes.
So
yes. Combine them. It's
yeah,
pretty awesome.
we have combined them. So it's kind of mean, but on our giveaways we would put a link to a post on our page.
Mm-hmm.
The link would activate a bot, and the bot would then take them to a ClickFunnels page where we would then present them with the offer and ask them to submit their email address. And the reason we send them to a ClickFunnels page is we ask them to enter the contest in like the sweepstakes that we have, and then on the page after that we do an upsell. So we can sell them something after they've entered the sweepstake. We can sell, you know what, you probably won't win this, but here's what we're going to do. We can give you this, let's say the set of brushes. We can give you the set of brushes for 40 or 50% off the retail price if you buy it now. And here's what we're going to do. If you win, we'll refund your money. You can do some sort of offer like
Yeah.
that. So
And I mean, as far as the data that you collected by presenting it,
you collected the data twice. Like
yeah, and you got them to subscribe to your bot. Yeah, you got an email. I mean, you've got
and you
it's all
pixeled them, and
pixeled them.
you put Google Analytics in there too. So
Yeah.
that was a great question, and it's
Yeah, great question.
like it's phenomenally powerful when you combine all of these things together. When you combine the power of Facebook advertising with ClickFunnels, with Facebook bots, and creating your page, it's great. It's phenomenal what you can do, and the results are fantastic too, which is what counts. I mean,
Right.
that's
Well, and one thing I really want to hammer home right now, but also for those of you who are very new to this, you know, maybe just the concept of driving outside traffic to your listing, which is so important now. I mean, more than ever, we have to constantly find ways to drive traffic outside of Amazon to our Amazon listings in particular. But one thing I really want to hammer home is that this ClickFunnels is not hard to use.
No,
not hard
it's
to
easy.
learn. Like, it's very
Straightforward.
Going through the course when we created it, it's very straightforward, and we do it. You know, we do lots of demos. We explain it thoroughly through, but it's very straightforward when you actually are presented with the template, and the template's the ones that we're giving are already done for you. So you
Yeah.
don't have to even create a template. We give you 3 templates.
Yeah,
And then
so
all
you
do
don't
is
have to do
input.
anything. You just
Yeah.
have to change the pictures,
So
and
you just put your information in.
we've designed our templates for Amazon sellers.
Yeah.
So that it uses your Amazon bullet points, it uses your Amazon description, and it uses your Amazon pictures.
And then your URL to
To direct it to,
yeah, to
yeah.
direct it to your listing. So I mean, it's very much catered to Amazon sellers. It can be, I mean, to any seller. You can customize it in any way. But it's just nice to, if you're just starting into ClickFunnels and you're not really sure if this is something that you want to dive
And
into.
try it. Just try it.
Try it. It's the ClickFunnels. It's 14 days free trial, so you can try it and see if you like it, and you get the course if you sign up for the trial. So
You
at the
get to keep the course
yeah,
even
you
if you
get to
don't
keep
do the trial.
anyway. So you sign up for the trial for the 14 days. You go through the course. You can decide after the course if you feel comfortable continuing or not. I mean, that's up to you. So, but at least you know you're not having to put money immediately into it. You know, you can do the 14-day trial and decide
See
if
if
you
it
like
works.
it or not. Yeah. But it's really straightforward. It's
Yeah.
really, really easy to use. And then we provide templates for you, so it's even easier. So
Yeah.
you
And then
don't
we
even
explain
create
how to
it.
use the templates
Yeah. And we do
add
kind
to
of
them
like
and
3
do that.
primary
So
ones. So anyway,
I think that's it.
that's it. And we will.
Yeah,
talk
if
to
you guys have any questions, post them in, and we'll be doing more lives on this subject, and we'll be showing you how everything ties in together. So
Yep.
it'll be great.
All right. Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks.
Well, that concludes this module. We look forward to seeing you in the next.